you have to have reservations. They don't wait.
Thank you for joining us today. This is a very popular tour.
What a difference in the way things were built back then and the way they are now. Ooh, birdie.
I'm looking forward to it. It looks like a nice park.
Check this out, right across the street. I do things a little bit different.
Welcome back to No Sticks, No Bricks. We hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know we did. We've got another great video for you guys this week, so stick around. Here we go. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna have time to go do the petroglyphs trail today. We have a 1 o'clock appointment with the Keys Ranch tour, which should be pretty cool. And that's in a few minutes. So we gotta hustle back to the Jeep, go down the road a little bit and get ready for that. So our Keys Ranch tour will be in next week's video. So we hope you enjoyed this week's video.
It's lunch time. And guess what we have? I haven't had one in so long though, actually. It's really, really yummy.
And I can taste it.
That's the best part.
It's coming back.
Taste is good. I still can't smell anything, which really isn't a bad thing. So, for me, I think, because I had super senses.
She could smell a fart from 3 states away.
True. So I really don't mind not being able to smell some things.
So for this Keys Ranch tour, you have to have reservations, and you can reserve it through recreation.gov.
60 days in advance.
60 days in advance. They only do these tours on Thursdays.
And I think another day. I think it's
really?
Mondays and Thursdays.
Okay. But very limited.
And certain times of the year because of obviously the heat in the area.
Right. Once you get your reserved slot time and day and all that, you pull up to the lock gate, and then the ranger will meet you out here, and you kind of just sit in your car and wait for everybody to get here, or it becomes the time that you're supposed to go. Today at 1 o'clock is our time, so the ranger said they're expecting 25 people, and we'll go in through the gate when we get all 25 or 1 o'clock. They don't wait, so they said that if it's 1:05 and you show up and they lock the gate behind them after we go through, then you just lose your money. So just make sure you get here on time if you do it. It's about 20 degrees cooler here than in Palm Desert where we're at. So it's nice though. It's beautiful.
Some people have hoodies and jackets on, but I'd rather be a little chilly than hot. So
we're still rocking that Alaska blood.
Yeah, we are.
We got t-shirts and shorts.
Now I'm trying to research if there's any national monuments or something near Yuma, Arizona, where we're going to be next. So got the handy dandy.
Yeah, so if you guys know of any places we should go visit, especially when it comes to national monuments and parks, let us know, because we're going to be in Yuma for about 3 weeks, and we leave in a couple days.
That's right.
Here we go.
Thank you for joining us today. This is a very popular tour. In the 1880s, Bill and Jim McCaney arrived in the area with the Texas Longhorn cattle, and there was kind of a path between Arizona and Los Angeles for cattle. They had built 2 adobe cabins and an adobe barn here in 1888. It was called the McCaney Camp, and then they had the stamp mill here to process the ore here. In 1910, Bill Keys arrived in the area working as a cowboy. He got a job as a mule skinner working for the Desert Queen mine, and soon transferred to the Desert Queen mill site, this location, to keep an eye and run the mill. 1913, Bill Keys decided he wanted to stay here longer, so he built himself a cabin with the intention on living here for a long time.
All at once in a dream, we are together. You could call it a vision or a tether. All at once I can see it, put back together. You could call it a vision. You could call it.
What do you think so far? This is cool, huh?
It is really cool.
Yeah.
Especially when they're showing pictures of what it looked like all
Yeah.
those years ago. Like,
Right.
so different.
Back in the day, could you survive out here in the 30s?
Probably.
Yeah, I think I could. Even without your Dunkin' coffee creamer?
I would, because I wouldn't know about it.
You don't know what you don't know till you don't know it. Pretty good shape for sitting out here since the 40s.
I know. I was like, man.
What a difference in the way things were built back then and the way they are now, huh?
That's such excellent shape.
We're getting our RV washed. It is filthy. Here in the Southwest, it just gets so dusty, and then like it'll rain just a little bit, just enough to make it like spots everywhere. It just looks absolutely nasty. So we had a business approach us this morning, knocked on our door and asked us if we'd be interested in getting our rig washed. And I was like, yeah, of course. So for 180 bucks, they're gonna wash the rig and spray wax it and wash the truck. Not too bad. And that includes awnings, our sunscreens, the back patio, all that. So that's about the cheapest I think that we've gotten so far. When you got a 43-foot rig, you're pretty limited on where you can get your RV washed. Most RV parks will not allow you to use their water to wash your rig. Some do, most don't. Obviously, we're not fitting in that many car washes. Truck washes are an option, and then I think the best option though is to have the mobile washers come to your site. It's pretty handy and it's pretty nice. All right, I got Rodell and Alex here from Robert's RV Wash. I'm gonna ask them a couple questions. They did an awesome job. You guys all done? Looks good?
Yeah,
appreciate the hard work.
Yeah.
So how many RVs do you guys wash a day on average?
We're around like 5 or 6 units in a day.
5 or 6 units in a day.
Yeah.
Wow. And it usually takes what, a couple hours each?
Yeah, like around 2.5 hours. Depends on what we do. We do oxidation removals, hand waxes.
Oh wow.
Spray wax, roof coatings.
So is this your only vehicle, or do you have like several vehicles that go around?
So this was our only one.
Yeah.
In Palm Desert.
Oh, okay.
Palm Springs area. Then we have 2 in Yuma, 2 in Parker, 1 in Quartzsite.
Guess where we're heading next?
We're at
Yuma.
that's
So if we need another wash, I know who to go to.
Big Ball's at.
That's awesome. Okay. Well, cool deal. Do you guys? So in this area, in the Palm Desert area, do you primarily kind of stick to this park here, or do you guys bounce around from park to park?
We
Or?
bounce around.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where we stay at, but we try to
bounce around. So can people like call you and say, hey, I need you to come to my house and wash my truck or rig or whatever?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. I sure appreciate you guys letting me talk to you real quick, and I'll let you get back to work, but thanks.
All right, thank you.
All right.
It's a travel day. We are finally leaving California. We've been in California since September, and now we are heading off to Yuma, Arizona. We're staying at a Encore park called Araby Acres, and looking forward to it. It looks like a nice park. It looks like it's mostly park homes and then a few RV spots scattered out throughout the park, but Looks decent. Never been to Yuma before, so we're looking forward to that. We're gonna try to go across the border and maybe get some dental cleanings. That seems to be the thing to do if you're a full-time RVer, full-time traveler. So we're gonna do that as well. It's not too bad. It's only about maybe a 3-hour drive from Palm Springs down to Yuma, so shouldn't be too bad. First, we gotta stop by a TA and get some fuel. We've talked about this in other videos, but if you got a diesel vehicle, whether it's a truck or even a car or RV or whatever it is, they opened this up a few years ago to RVers where you're allowed to go into specific truck stops and get a massive discount on diesel fuel. So today, on this discount for this TA where we're at right now, regular price is $6.29 a gallon for diesel. We're in California. But with the discount price using this card, which costs no money, $5.04. That's $1.25 off a gallon, which is a lot when you got big tanks. Salton Sea. If you haven't seen our video about when we went to Bombay Beach at Salton Sea, I'll pop a card right here. That's a lot of mattresses. The history of the Salton Sea is pretty crazy. Let's just say you can't swim in it anymore. Well, we were about 30 miles outside of Yuma, and we stopped at a rest area, and there is all kinds of sand dunes and RVers out boondocking. It must be a real popular area to go four-wheeling. Come back here and check this place out with a Jeep.
Yeah, definitely.
How many RVs do you think we saw boondocking in this? 200?
Probably, at least. Tons of them.
Yeah. I didn't see any Jeeps. I saw a bunch of side-by-sides and ATVs.
Yeah, I'll have to do some research. Might have to get, because you can see them up there on the hill right now, but it's all ATVs and stuff. But I'll have to do some research.
Not sure if the Jeep would be too heavy for this sand or not.
I don't know.
Guess we'll find out.
Oh boy.
Almost there. 30 more miles to go.
Yay.
Well, we made it to our site. And since this is an Encore Park, they assign you sites. We're in site 276. It looks pretty nice.
Yeah, very nice.
So we'll pull right in there, and then we got that little cement pad there. But unfortunately, it's not going to be long enough to unload the bike in the site, so we're going to have to unload on the road.
Well, this is super convenient. Check this out. Right across the street.
Hot tub too?
Yep. Well, we'll probably be hitting that up later.
Well, you just gotta love the RV community. The other day, on Sunday actually, I was upstairs watching football, and Jen was downstairs watching football, and all of a sudden she saw some people walking around our rig.
Yeah, they were just kind of walking around the rig. I thought maybe they were saying hi to Axel, and so I just kind of stepped outside in the patio, and they were like, oh, we met your husband yesterday, and we just wanted to leave you something. And I was like, oh, thank you. She left it at one of our lawn chairs. So I went and grabbed another chair and brought it into Jason, and lo and behold, it was some beautiful gifts that she made for us.
All right, so the backstory is when I was outside watching the folks wash our RV, a couple rode by on their bicycles and just started chit-chatting with them, and they subscribed to our channel, so we were talking about that, and then she had mentioned that she liked our logo and asked me to send a picture of it because she liked to make things with logos, and I was like, okay, cool. So I did. I sent her the picture, and lo and behold, the day later she comes with all these amazing gifts: a mouse pad, a couple garden flags, and probably the best thing was this amazing note that went along with it.
Yeah, it was really sweet. We're very grateful, and thank you so much for that. And
yeah, thank you so much, Debbie. We really appreciate it, and obviously we love when people support our veterans. We do too, because we are veterans.
So today is the day before Thanksgiving, and since we're in an RV and I don't have my house, I do things a little bit different. I do a lot of prep the day before. Like I have a pie, pumpkin pie here that I'm gonna need to bake in the oven, so I'm gonna get that going now, and so that tomorrow I just have to like warm it up, because I only have one oven here in the RV, where when we had a house I had a double oven. So I always put the turkey on the bottom and cooked it in that oven, and then the top oven I could do like my pies, my rolls, the sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, whatever in there. But since I only have the one oven here in the RV, I'm going to use today to do some prep. I failed to plan for the pie because Costco has some great pumpkin pies and apple pies that you don't have to bake. You know, they're kind of made fresh, but there's not one near us here. So we just ran to Walmart and got ourselves a frozen Walmart pumpkin pie, because like I said, it's the day before Thanksgiving and they were out of everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven, and then I'll start peeling the sweet potatoes, and so that I can get those nice and soft, and because I do a sweet potato casserole, so I'll get that kind of made. And so tomorrow the only thing I'll have to do for that is bake it with the marshmallows on top. So I'll probably make my stuffing tonight and let it cool, and then this way I can stuff the bird, because we like stuffing in the bird. I know some people don't, but we really enjoy it that way. So this way tomorrow morning the only thing I'll have to do is put the stuffing in the bird in the oven, and then everything else will already be done, and I just gotta kind of warm it up. So I hope everyone else is gonna have a great Thanksgiving. I know we will.
Ooh, tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
So the pumpkin pie is done. I have to get the stick to the top. Oopsie. Oh well, it'll still taste good.
I'll lick it off there.
I'm sure. So you know, I realized something.
What's that?
This is gonna be our first Thanksgiving with no children whatsoever.
Right. Does that make us like true empty nesters?
I think so.
At least they're meeting us up for Christmas.
Yeah, that's why we're not gonna see them for Thanksgiving, because we're gonna see them here in like, what, on the 19th of December?
Yeah, well, about a month.
About a month, so.
And we haven't seen our kids for a while. We haven't seen Lane since last January.
Well, we saw Faith over, we saw her over Easter.
I haven't seen her since Easter.
Right.
You saw her when she got her wisdom teeth pulled out here a couple months ago.
So.
But yeah, I'm ready to see the monkeys.
And then we're gonna be visiting your parents.
Yep.
In Casa Grande, and your mom and dad haven't seen Faith since she graduated.
Yeah. That was a few years ago.
2019?
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Long overdue.
Yeah. Gonna start peeling the sweet potatoes, so I don't have to worry about doing it tomorrow.
So, sweet potato pie or sweet potato casserole?
Sweet potato casserole.
Yeah.
It's a family favorite.
That's right.
It's requested pretty much every holiday meal. Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, or any time that we're all together. So, kids aren't here, but, you know, Jason requested it. So.
That's right. Fat boy gotta eat.
Me happy. It's not the reason my heart sings. 'Cause what I've got, you couldn't put a price on that. 'Cause I got.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, click the like button. Please consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we release a new video. And until next week, guys, safe travels.